And here it is. After weeks of hiking through the treacherous Central American jungle, I finally found the Mirror of Smoke. It isn't much to look at, but that's something else I've learned. Appearances can be deceiving. Apparently these guys know it too. Meet Vasco, the local warlord. Vasco's been after the mirror for years, but he couldn't find it. Not without my help, anyway. I guess Vasco doesn't read much either. He doesn't seem to know about the curse. Or maybe he just doesn't believe it.
Oof. What up, what up, what up? How's everyone doing today? Hey, music. Shut the hell up. Oh, here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man, why is the bot... I've been struggling today, boys. And not just today, I've been struggling since last weekend. Oh, I think the bot is not gonna do anything. How do I... I'll explain in a second while I'm trying to fix it. But basically, logging with Discord, hell no. Wait, how do you do this again? Fuck! So basically what happened is my phone died, or I thought it was dying. Turns out it's not. I kind of fixed it, but I also already ordered a new phone. Whatever. Specifically what's going wrong now is that because my phone was dying, I had to like unlink all my authenticator accounts. Oh, there it is. It's just really, really slow. What the heck? Why is it so slow? I guess it's always slow. How did I ever set it up? Literally, I was just thinking, oh, it kind of got fucked up. Let me set it up again. I don't know how to do it. It's been too long. I've set that up, or set the bot up once, and I haven't really thought about it like ever. I wouldn't even know. Like, sure, add it to Discord, sure, but it's already added. Don't I have like a dashboard? I know there's a dashboard, for sure. I've opened the dashboard. 100% sure. Add the Discord. Wants to access your Discord. Authorize. Is it gonna be added twice now? No, that's just a login. Alright, okay. Yes. Okay, this is the dashboard I remember. Good shit. Alright. It's working now. So basically, the whole thing is technology's ass. That's basically what it is. Right? So what happened was, during the weekend, randomly, my phone was like, you know what? This battery is gonna last you exactly 3 or 4 hours to go from 100% to drained all the way. I figured out because I woke up, grabbed my phone, and it was off. It was just dead. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I still have plenty of battery life when I went to bed, so there's no shot, you know. But I was like, you know, maybe whatever the fuck, something went wrong, who knows. I recharge it, and literally as I unplug it, like my phone stays warm, which usually it gets a little warm while charging, but other than that, my phone's never warm. It was just warm all the time. The battery was draining like 10-15% per hour. It was like, it was horrible. So I was, you know, going through the usual spiel until then, like during the day, I figured out it's not a me issue. Online, a lot of people, specifically my phone is Motorola, all kinds of Motorola phones. It was on the Reddit, apparently there's a Motorola Reddit. Don't ask me why people are like, yeah, I'm banding around the brand Motorola. That's my identity, that's the subreddit, but whatever. There's a subreddit, and there's like a lot of people who are like, hey, my phone is like draining battery fast. A bunch of people jump in like, yeah, me too. I'm like, okay, so it's not a me issue. Apparently it's a Motorola thing. Long story short, after a lot of trying shit, and in the process already ordering a new phone, because I was kind of like, you know, even if I could get it fixed, it kind of instilled like a fear in me, like this could happen at any time. I kind of need my phone for a lot of things, so that's kind of ass. I don't want to deal with that uncertainty. Also, my phone is like 3 or 4 years old. It works. I know it's not a good reason to upgrade, but you know. But anyway, basically it came down to, there was like an update of like the Google services in the background, right? which for whatever reason triggered something with this particular brand, I guess, where it would just keep your phone awake, trying to sync location and all kinds of stuff in the background. Basically meaning if you turn off your screen, your phone is supposed to go into what's called deep sleep. I've learned all this because I never really looked at it. It's supposed to go in like deep sleep. My phone never did. It was just as if it was just on and doing shit the whole time. But yeah, I managed to fix it, you know, install like a beta version of the Google thing. And then I think it was specifically like the Facebook app or something that like really triggered it. So I got rid of most of that kind of bullshit. Didn't really use it anyway. I think I installed it like years ago because I needed to go on like some shop's Facebook thing, whatever. Right? So now my phone is, unironically, my battery life has never been this good. I don't think this battery has ever worked this well right now. But yeah, new phone's on the way. But the biggest headache, of course, was as my phone was dying, I realized something. Oh shit. There's actually a couple of things that I'm very dependent on my phone. Namely, one, like all your banking kind of apps, which from what I understand is fairly easy to switch. So I haven't really bothered with that yet. But another thing was authenticator apps, which can be kind of a bitch to migrate to either a new phone or a factory reset, because that's like the ideas I was toying with. And basically the cleanest way to do it is just go into each account and delete the authenticator as a two-factor security thing and just delete it out of the app afterwards. That's like the cleanest way to do it. But then, you know, I also had like accounts from work. And those were kind of a bitch because, like, you know, big surprise, I can't just go on to Microsoft and remove the security on my corporate account. Turns out you're not allowed to do that. But you know, hey, IT, send the ticket, all that kind of stuff. It worked out. But then the shit keeps adding up, right? So Twitch was also one of the accounts I had as two-factor authentication through the app. Removed it from my account online. But that also means, thank you Twitch, I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but it's also a really annoying thing. It automatically logged my Twitch account out everywhere. That means my little Stream Deck controller thingy, disconnected. Streaming software, disconnected. My new chat window thing, disconnected. And for each of them, dude, I have like separate windows. I have like one window which is like the quick actions, you know, like, oh, change your title, change whatever, you know, run a poll, that kind of stuff for Twitch. Separate window. Ad manager, separate window. Event history, separate window. All those things needed a new login. I needed to log in with my Twitch account on each of those, and every time it would be like, we've sent you a text message with a code, please enter it. I've just, in the last half hour, have gotten, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages for separate login codes. And that's why when I just saw the bot was not posting that I was live, I'm like, oh my god, I must log in again there as well, right? Because everything got disconnected. But I guess the bot doesn't need my login. Sounds like fun. It's a bitch. Bot run security, am I right? So that basically led me to a whole thing of like, let me find an authenticator app. Because I mean, I do want to use something like that, right? The text message thing is kind of annoying in of its own right. Let me find one that has like an actual backup way of doing things so I don't need to do this all the time in the future. Unfortunately for my job, we are working in like the Microsoft 365 bullshit environment. So I have to use the Microsoft Authenticator. I'm not allowed to use another one. And that shit has no backup. Or let me rephrase, it has a backup, but it's like you can only back up one account per type. So you can back up one corporate account, one personal account, and like one something else. There were like 3 types you can back up. If you have 2 corporate accounts, like I have, I mean, I have multiple. I think I have more because I have like multiple systems I need to log in. They each have their own account. So I could only back up one of them. And I'm like, yeah, well, I need all of them. What the fuck? So that's ass, and that's gonna be ass. Because, I mean, I ordered a new phone. I'm gonna use it, so I have to reinstall it there anyway. For a couple of apps, I was like, I might not even bother turning it back on. Like, it's just not important enough to go through the hassle. You know, I'm like, well, if that gets hacked, I mean, I guess it's just gone. So yeah, that was a and to be honest, like Monday was a fucking long ass day at work, and then I came home and all that phone bullshit was happening at that time. I was like, in no universe am I streaming. That is not happening. I was like, not having it. Man. So that was the phone thing. That was, man. Anyway, I'm glad I bought a new phone though, cause you know, I've been wanting a new one, but my old one still works. I was raised with that mentality. If it's not broken, you can keep using it. But I wanted a new one because, you know, specifically for like, if I go to like a concert or whatever, the photos, not that good, you know. I wanted one with like a better tele zoom, whatever it's called, the zoom lens, right? With like an actual optical good zoom, and also like better low light conditions. So I'm happy I'm getting a new phone either way. It is what it is, right? Silver linings. It's gonna be fun. New tech to play around with. And then this got dropped yesterday. Cut, new segment. This got dropped yesterday. Finally, a physical edition for Tomb Raider 4-6 Remastered is coming. However, limited run is doing it this time. I'm actually not sure how it went last time. Did they also do the first ones? I'm not sure actually. They might have. Yeah, they did the collector's edition and the normal edition. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to wait, because I don't have either of these editions. I mean, and thank God, honestly, because as cool as this is, from what I'm getting, and remember, this came out June last year, right? Or was pre-order last year. Most people don't have this yet. Like, this collector's edition has not been shipped yet. So, but basically, what I'm a little worried about, because they're doing physical, there's also the collectors, which is, I guess, not as big this time, because they might realize they probably chewed on a little too much with the first one. Man, this one's alright, I guess. You know, there's like the Obscura paintings, which is kind of fun. That's from 6. Selected soundtrack, sure. You know, pins, pistol keychain, that's kind of fun, right? Weird old school box. That's fun, that's cute. However, I, for the first game, have a completely different edition. I have this one. The deluxe edition that has nothing to do with limited run games. I don't know if limited run is just like the seller in the US maybe. But this is the only news we have so far. Nothing, I guess, for Europe yet. But this version of the game, I kind of want this for 4 to 6. Mainly because this came with a steel book, which again I think is missing here. Even with the collectors, there's no steel case, which is kind of, I feel like steel case at this point with any deluxe or collectors should be standard, right? And this had, like, you know, greatest hit CD, a digital download for the full soundtrack, which is cool. But most importantly, the exploration map book. And boys and girls, this is for fans of the classic games like me. This little book is so cool. I have so many little booklets, art books, all that kind of stuff from all kinds of games and collector's edition. This is the one I've read the most by far. It's so fun because basically what it is, it's a book with all the maps folded out. I have shown this before, right? Wait, can I go? Let me go big head mode. Ooh, I'm always full screen's always very full screen. Let's do big head mode. Boom. Here we are, big head mode. Ooh. Look at this. Look at this. How cool is this? This is one of my favorite little booklets, you know? There's something about this that I can keep reading this. It's so fun. It's so well done as well. It's yeah, look, great pyramid. Like, look at this. It's so cool. It's so fun. I need this for the next game. They can't fucking do like, oh, here's something else. Which I guess, looking at it now, I came in hot to complain, but actually, I should have done my research. Because this collector's edition also does not have that, I believe. Wait, it does! The map book, it does have it. Oh. Dude, they better make it for this one. Oh my god. They better. Oh, I'm angry again. Fuck! Literally the only thing I want from like a collector's or deluxe edition or whatever is, well, one, to have it on European websites as well. Though this one, I think I just bought off Amazon, so, you know. Maybe these guys are just a publisher in the US. I kind of assuming that since the first games are on here as well, and that's not who was doing it in Europe. But other than that, I just want my little map book because that is too cool. I'd be fine if they don't do it for 6. That might be too weird to do for that game. But for 5 and 6, come on, we need it. We need it. So hopefully we'll hear some news about, you know, the Europe boys soon. Key features. Forever physical. I've heard mixed feelings about limited run. I've heard horror stories, you know. Region 3. Boom. Let's play. Unless there's other stories. Let me think. Did anything else happen? I don't think so. I've read today that Tekken 8 has hit an all-time low on Steam. I do think people are looking into it a little too much. Yes, it's hit an all-time low, but here's what I'm thinking, right? Like Tekken 8 is in a period of its life where either season 2 would have been like super sick and gotten people back in, or it's not super sick or even shit. And people probably were already getting a little burned out on the game, right? And season 2 could have like relit the match. But I think it was just one of those, oh, it's not excellent. I was quitting anyway. I think that's kind of, you know, for a lot of people where it's at. That is the natural life cycle of a fighting game. You start out super invested. You have like certain goals, I guess. Maybe rank, maybe unlocking stuff, maybe whatever you want to do, you know. And once you reach those initial goals, you know, either you find new goals or you're like, well, unless something new and exciting happens, you know, that's it. New character could be a new goal. Fuck, where were we? I haven't played this in so long. I didn't past me. I think past me specifically put me here for a reason. I remember specifically climbing back up here. But I don't know why. I mean, I think I know why. It has to do with this lever. I think this is the last interactable I interacted with. And I think it opened that gate. But near what? Can I jump on that? Nope. All right. Uh-oh. Double lever. Okay. Whoa. Wowza. Oh. Dude, I can't believe I still reverted back to classic controls in my head. That's crazy. They are so ingrained. Oh?
No. No. No.
The echo is crazy. How do I get up?
No.
Why is it really the echo of this stage?
No.
No. Ooh, okay. Which one did I open? Okay, let's not engage with this for a second, because one of the other just had a switch. Ooh, yeah, music. Rare event. Water. Huh? And I wish you could like crank the black levels a little bit. Cause like, I mean, I get it. Whoops. I get it, but it's also sometimes like really, really dark. I mean, I'm sure there's a brightness meter. But that might be too much again. Look, classic, no issues, right? Let's see if we can find something. Oh. Wait, there really is no... Cool. Well, at least the flares have a use. If it's dark. At least you'll actually use them. Oh yeah, apparently there's also rumors that the new Tomb Raider, like the actual next gen one, is gonna be revealed during Summer Game Fest. Yeah, how do I do the roll again? There we go. I think the same rumors also said the Project 007 game. I'm excited for that one, but maybe not for the reason you think. Like, obviously, you know, I like James Bond, but like, I'm so curious to see how much of it is going to be its own game, or if it's just Hitman with a skin. I really hope it's not Hitman with a skin. And, you know, maybe it's not nice to say, you know, because, you know, sure, at this moment, they're like known for Hitman, but that doesn't mean the devs can't do anything else, right? Like, I'm sure they can. They probably just, you know, since they bought back their own franchise and stuff, I'm sure focusing on Hitman for now was like the financially smart move. Isn't there a rumor about around every major game show? Yeah, but it's not always specifically, hey, this and this game. But I guess it's also like, you know, like it's a good educated guess. James Bond thing has been announced a while now. Tomb Raider, I mean, that's gotta be, if it's not this year, it's gotta be next year, right? They can't, how much longer can they sit on that game? They announced it so long ago at this point. And every time I say so long ago, it turns out it's not that long ago. Like, I feel like every time I say it, I feel need to correct myself because I once Googled it and it definitely wasn't as long ago as I thought it was. Probably like 21 or something, which at this point is long ago. Okay, now I'm gonna have to Google it again. Fuck. Tomb Raider 12, I guess. Unreal Engine. Let's Google it that way because that's how they reveal it, right? See, I keep misremembering. It was in 2022. Of April, so that's only 3 years ago that they announced like, hey, we're working on the Unreal 5 and stuff, and they didn't show anything then. So maybe the game is actually still further off. 3 years for a full-fledged Tomb Raider game in a new engine, I would consider fast. Like that, I mean, that if they announce it this year during summer, the release must be like at the end of 26. It really can't be that fast, can it? Sheesh, look at this, boys. Oop. Dude, I had, you know what's super funny? Today at work, again, this is the barometer of when you know something is actually fucked, because my colleagues at work talk about it, right? That's how you know it's real dog shit. A colleague at work was like, hey, did you hear? Ghosts of Yotai is coming out like in October. I'm like, so one, that's funny because they only are hearing about it now, right? Which, I mean, I guess they're just like healthy, normal people who are not glued to video game news. I guess that's good. Also, I didn't pay attention. What the fuck happened with the Switch? Fuck. That has to be the worst thing about streaming this game is I don't pay attention. Maybe that's not an issue with streaming the game, but a me issue, but whatever. But anyway, they're like, hey, go see Yotai, am I right? And I'm like, yeah, it looks sick, you know, looks cool. And then they're like, and this is you know, pet peeve of mine, but I'm glad other people brought it up. She was like, hey, I kind of wanted to get the collector's edition because like the mask and that stuff looks cool, but I can't find it anywhere. Like I can't find the disc version. At which point I had to break it to her that she's gonna be looking for a long time for a disc version of that collector's edition. Because there ain't none. I was like, yeah, there's this little thing they're doing that's called not giving you the game when you buy a collector's edition. I am not happy, of course, because I guess, you know, for normies, in a way, like, she couldn't wrap her head around the idea that it came with a digital copy. I'm like, well, you at least get the game, you know, like, if you really want the game, you want the mask and stuff, and, you know, it's not like you don't get the game, it's just shitty, right? We would rather have the physical edition, but at least there's something, right? And they just like couldn't wrap their head around it. It's like, yeah, but that's like not including the game. Like the value assessment for a digital copy was absolutely not equal. Because like, I mean, I guess normal people can immediately see, you know, well, if you have the disc, you can at least like take it to a friend, or like, you know, what if your internet's down? Like immediately they can see the issues with like digital only. But yeah, it basically comes down to, you know, if you want the collector's edition and the physical copy, you gotta double dip. You gotta. And I'm pretty sure she was at the point where she's just not gonna buy it, so. Kind of the exact same thing that happened to me with the Death Stranding one. Like, literally, I saw the same logic developing as she was talking about it. For me with Death Stranding, it was like, oh man, $250 for a collector's edition? Woof, that's a lot. You know? Thank God that's the only downside. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, no physical copy either. And actually, most of the shit is not even that cool. Whereas, if it had a physical copy, I probably would have bought it because, you know, the price would be like, okay, I'll just eat it, I guess. It would have been like the one downside, but then if there's more downsides, it's like, well, you know, I wouldn't have to buy the collector's edition, which is already kind of expensive for what it is. And then later buy, I guess, the physical copy when it's on sale, but it's a Sony game. It's never going to be like 20 or 15 euros. It's going to be like way more expensive. Like, even these days, I've played like the Spider-Man game, the Insomniac one. I played the original on PS4. Fuck, climb, girl, climb. Oh, thank God. Oh, I thought I was dead. I played the original and the PS5, like the expansion, but I haven't gotten number 2 yet. And I want to get number 2. Like, I want to play that game. I'm not like itching for it, but you know, I want to continue for sure. That shit has never been like under 40 euros, which for a game to randomly pick up, I still feel like it's too much. I want to see that go to like at least 30. Then I'll consider it. And that game's ancient by now, right? I also feel like that game kind of came and went, didn't it? Like, that original game had so much hype. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about the second game at all. I wonder if that's what's gonna happen with Death Stranding. Like, now that the gimmick is known, What are people are gonna talk about? Oh shit. I knew I had to save. I knew it! Is that air or health? Oh, she can't climb. Well... Nope. How do they even make a profit with very expensive and crappy games and no physical? I don't know. I mean, they do sell a physical copy, just not the collector's edition. You can still buy a physical. I'm gonna be honest, if I were Sony, I feel like, which company did it? There was like one company, was it Bethesda, who did a collector's edition that was just the extra statues and bullshit, and it didn't include the game at all. I would much rather buy the Death Stranding collector's edition with no game included and then just buy the physical copy on my own. Like literally that would be better than being forced with a digital copy that I don't even want. And I've seen some people say, you know, like with Horizon, they did the same thing. I've seen some people say like, yeah, I bought the Horizon collector's edition. I've just found a friend who would buy the digital version full price anyway and just sold the code to them. And then with that money, bought the physical copy. And that's great if you have a friend who wants to buy a digital game for like fucking 80 euros or some shit, but I don't know anyone who's gonna do that. Wow, good aim. Why are they not including a game on disc in the collector's edition? My assumption is that, well, one, it's cheaper, you know, less physical stuff means it's a smaller box, that means less shipping, a code literally costs them nothing, you know. But other than that, Sony is obviously pushing for consoles with no discs, right? And if, let's say you've bought the PS5 Pro or you've bought the PS5 normal with no disc drive, if you then buy the collector's edition of Ghost of Yotai and it comes with a disc, you can't play it at all. Like if you have a digital only console, that is unusable. Whereas a digital copy works on all consoles, even the ones with disc. So I guess that's the excuse. At the same time, a code costs them literally nothing. Like, they could very easily include a disc and the code. Like, what? Like, it's already the collector's edition. We're already talking about a version of a game like over $200, you know? Close to 300 at this point, right? Like, is it really that insane to just include the disc and, you know, a fucking code? Like, is that really that much to ask? Or just offer both versions. Hey, think about it that way. Just offer both versions. But yeah, that's two products instead of one. That's two manufacturing, two blah blah blah, two things that can go wrong and need replacements and blah blah blah. Like, that's the thing though. They want to keep all of that shit as simple as possible because they really don't want to deal with it. Which brings me back to my original point. If this is how you're gonna do it, Just fucking do the, you know, collector's edition without the game. Just be like, hey, here's the collector's edition, and it has a fucking steel case empty box. So if you buy the physical copy separately, at least you can put it in the cool collector's box. End the story. At this point, I'd be more happy with that than being forced to pay for a digital copy I don't want. Thank God, for now, it seems to be only Sony. You know, like my Assassin's Creed Collector's Edition came with the disc version. 0 issues. What am I missing here? I can't go back. These other doors were just switches, I believe. They're doomed. Sony's doomed. Sony's never gonna survive, you know. I'm honestly very convinced PlayStation 6 or whatever the next iteration of PlayStation is gonna be, which is gonna be 6 probably, right? 99% chance. That is 100% no disk drive and no optional disk drive. I am so sure they're just gonna completely axe it. Maybe do a USB disk drive only for backwards compatibility, because that's of course an issue. You know, from now on, PlayStations are expected to be backwards compatible. Unless they do a hard cut again, you know, PS5 games don't work on the PS6. Unlikely, but yeah. I think PS6 games are just not gonna be physical anymore. I think that's just gonna disappear. Chinese cheap gaming consoles will overtake all that Sony overpriced crap. I don't really think so. Because if that was true, that would have happened by now, you know? Already happening? I don't see it. Most people I know still have PlayStations or Nintendos or Xboxes, or, and like if you look at PC gaming, there's no like weird parts. It's all AMD, Nvidia, like everyone's rocking the same shit. Oh shit, this again? Wait, I might have fucked up. Uh-oh. Let's go back. All the clones in the retro. Yeah, the retro thing, but that's different, right? Because the retro thing is mostly because there is no official way of doing it. Yeah, like if you want original Nintendo hardware, you just need to find an old console from back in the day. I guess at some point that will happen to PS5, but that's a long way away from today. But yeah, that's my bet. If they want to be anti-consumer, it's going to be PS6, completely digital. Oh, you bought physical PS5 games? You're out of luck. That is like the most fuck you move they can do. I mean, I guess other than just not being backwards compatible with PS5, which seems unlikely these days. Because all the parts are so normalized by now. all the hardware. They don't do weird shit like the cell processor and whatever bullshit they used to do. Come on, girl. You got this. You got this! You're a fish against the current. You got this. No, don't do the turn. Okay, let's go back. Maybe the mud is where I need to find my way. Look at yourself, already playing old games mostly. I was about to say no, I played a very recent game last week. That was Dead or Alive 6. Technically recent, 6 years old though. So I guess technically I was only playing old games. Fuck. Isn't anything new coming out soon? Death Stranding 2 is coming out in a little less than 2 months. At the end of June, I believe. Oh god, I still haven't even ordered that game. But I guess if I'm not buying the collector's edition, there's no rush. No! Oy, oy, oy. Wait, I have been here though. I think this is back to the start. So... Okay. Oh my god. I mean, I was about to say it's too dark in the new version, but it's dark in the original as well. Alright, easy peasy. Oh, cutscene. Shh.
Hello? Hello?
What? What do you want from me now?
Nothing that taxing. Are you alright?
Well, if you'd all stop, I might be just fine. Just 100%. Just
Damn, that's so crazy, the Switch.
If you'd all stop, who are you talking about?
all you, hundreds of you, talking and chattering and breaking my brain up.
Well, I'm not quite sure where you're coming from, but I just want to know about the Infada artifact. In the temple up there.
Voodoo magic and all, huh? I don't touch this stuff myself.
It's not voodoo. Look, is there anyone else here with you?
Yeah, Randy and Rory.
Randy and Rory? Where? What are you all doing here?
Well, they're staying put in that temple. I told them not to. I warned them first. Not doing much now, I doubt, under half a ton of mudslide. Me. I'm leaving. Next bus out. This jungle is rooted enough rot into me. I'd offer the same advice to you, but you don't seem like the type to take it. To care if I said you're gonna die in there. Yeah, die.
Yeah. Die. This game's tight. Snake. Is that Christy, the snake? Bonk. Okay. Oh God, not again. No! Oh, thank God. Okay, let's go down the fucking drain hole here. Come on, girl. I feel like I don't know how it was with classic controls anymore. I feel like holding it. Is there a way to change it? Change controls? Because duck, it's a toggle. I don't I think in the original game it wasn't a toggle. You had to hold it. Walk to action. Oh yeah, I know what that means. Okay. I'm poisoned. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, they do attack. Okay. Alright, let's heal the poison. Right. Oh my God. Dude, they cleaned this up crazy. Oh. Aw. It's definitely easier to see items in the old school version. Right. Got angry fishies following us, it seems. Get out, get out. Woo! Close. Something opened. I don't know what. That must have been it. Get away from me! Oh my god, they can still get you here? That's disgusting. Whew. You ain't stealing my items. I thought I was gonna slide down. Holy moly. Yeah, this one is okay. Pew. Okay. Oop. Uh-huh. Okay. I guess I did something not the usual way. This stage, please save a lot. Yeah, I know. I've been saving. Wait, am I gonna reach this? 1, 2, 3. It's a little upstairs though. Is that gonna work? Brah! Yep. Oh. Man. I always get lost in these stages. Thank God photo mode exists. Get that shotgun ammo. Anything down there? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna save. What's over here? Nothing. Guess we can go down from here. But do I want that? Ugh! You bitch. Oh, even in the original, they put something in front of it. Oh. Even the original devs were pieces of shit. Man, the original Dark Souls, can you believe it? This is the Dark Souls of exploration games. What do you call these original games? I feel like action game doesn't really do it justice. Maybe adventure game? Uh-oh, we got balls. Alright, we got big balls. Okay. You got a shotgun? Not yet. Maybe I missed it. Did you just spoil it? Speak of the devil. Give me the shotgun. Don't wake up, please. Don't wake up. Good. How do you quick change again? Like this?
No.
Oh. Oh. There we go. 18 bullets? Uh-oh. Uh-huh. What does this do? Nothing? A door open. Why is he blocking?
No.
Whoa! This guy can block. There we go. Oh, look at their goofy faces in the original. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Look at that goofy ass face, dude. Imagine being scared of that. This is better. This actually makes sense. This is funny as shit. Holy shit. No.
No.
No. It sounds so weird in this game. Did something get fucked up with the voice line?
No.
No. What happened? I arrived from... Was it here? Where did I come from? Or was it through the crawl space? No, we definitely came from upstairs. Because I looked down. No, because that... No, the shotgun wasn't here. Fuck! Was it here? Nope, this is something else. What's over here? Are they stealing my items again? Shh. Was it trap door that opened? I mean, I was gonna go back, but maybe this is the way forward. I don't remember. Definitely played this game a lot less when I was younger compared to 1 and 2. Definitely a little less knowledgeable. Yo, secret hallway. Here you go, a secret arrow to your face. I think I should save.
No.
You got flares? Sure. Ow. Poison? Son of a bitch. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. What if I get hit again? Fuck! How many flares do I have? Oh. This definitely looks like she's smoking, right? Was that it? Was that the secret? Was that open before? What the hell? Oh, we have to go through the mud. Hold on. Let's do some scouting. This game's so dark, it's crazy. Man, is this a trap? Can you survive this? I mean, you gotta survive, right? Okay. Okay, so it's definitely... Okay. Okay, so maybe a jumping start and then just as fast as we can, I guess. Oh, no shot. There's no way you survive this. Wait. Wait. Wait! Yo, this game is sick. They had me. They had me believing that I was dead. Never give up. Alright? Never give up. Oof. Should have grabbed. I thought I was gonna make it. Huh? That was bullshit. That was actual horseshit. Okay? That was disgusting. Oh god, we're back here? Okay. Maybe this time I won't get poisoned. So what happened there, and this is the cool part about this game, sure, they added these cool modern controls. And yes, I am committing to doing this playthrough with modern controls. That part that just happened, where they like turn the camera around and you have to walk like towards the camera. But guess what? If you hold up with modern controls and the camera turns around, your character starts walking up. Like it's not tank controls. With tank controls, if you press up, she runs in the direction she's looking at. With modern controls, if I press right, she's gonna run right, you know, in correlation to the camera position. So in any spot where the game flips the camera around to like a static position, which they love to do in these old games, modern controls just flip out. My character just starts walking back into the trap and I die. I don't even know how you do that with modern controls, to be honest. I guess you need to quickly switch to you know, to running down on your analog stick. Hoppa! Absolute controls on preset cameras don't match. Well, they updated 4 to 6 remastered to remove the automatic camera angles if you switch to modern. It's like, that's good, but it's also kind of a shame. No? feel like that's almost a shame. Because, I mean, it's cool. But yeah, it doesn't really work well. I do think, like, if I'm holding up on my analog stick and the camera turns around and I don't change any direction, like not even turn it a little bit, no, just keep it straight ahead, I think she keeps running in the same direction as long as it doesn't like ever so slightly move to the side. Hey, leave my fucking med kit. Disable custom cameras to get weapons out. Seriously. Pistols, yeah, or there's like a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna save here. I don't know why. Something just, you know, like it's intuition. It's almost like a past life sort of intuition. Let's take a peek, right? That's one of my favorite things about these remasters. Just taking a little peek with the photo mode. Love that shit. So we really just run forward, huh? Okay, let's try this modern style. Let's just hold it and keep holding it. And hopefully not move an inch. Go. Wow, that... Wow. Oh yeah, you can sprint. What? But oh yeah, L3. Oh man. She's good. Damn, she's good. Meow. You know what? Don't matter this game, just in general. Like if I go to, let's say, the zoo or whatever, monkeys and apes and that kind of stuff, never really been a big fan. I don't know. I mean, I also have nothing against them. It's just like, I'm very indifferent. I don't think they're cute or anything like that. In fact, the way they're sometimes like very human-like in a way, it's sometimes pretty creepy. I guess it's just the one. Right. Oh, it's way past break time. Fuck. Hello? Oh, I need to climb up? Okay, we can do that. Perfectly in the wrong spot. Beautiful. Closed door. Sick. So there must be a switch somewhere. Switch that I'm missing. Oh, maybe like, ha! Oof. Is that water? It is. All right, flip it. Flip it and twist it and grip it. Double switch. Hey, what the hell opened up? Ugh. Oh, here. All right, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna take a short break. Small break. Man, it's so dark. Why is it so dark? Sure, this'll do. All right, you know how it is. Give me 5-ish, and I'll be right back. Poof, I'm back. Man, all Tomb Raider games are so sick. Just listening to the music brings me right back. Like, you can talk all day about, I prefer the old games, I like the new ones, ooh, the Legend trilogy was the best, blah blah blah. They're all fucking sick. Whichever you prefer, irrelevant. You know, that's preference. That's like, you know, to me, all the generations of Tomb Raider. Hold on, there we go. The game was muted. To me, all the generations, it's like choosing between your favorite 3 ice cream flavors, you know? Maybe you do prefer chocolate over vanilla. Or maybe you do prefer like strawberry. Who cares? Vanilla and chocolate and strawberry are all delish. They're all delish. I will say, I think a lot of that stuff is a bit of a disease of the online world where, you know, like especially if you're someone, you know, who's like a lot online, a lot on social media, that kind of stuff, like in the gaming world in a way, like it's very easy to, you know, get into like this mindset of like either it's good or bad, and it's just like, you know, what if it's just what it is? You know, not every game is a 10 out of 10. Not every game is a 1 out of 10. There's a beautiful swath of all kinds of stuff in between that is mostly gonna depend on, is it the type of game you like? If not, you probably won't like it. If yes, you probably will like it. I forgot about this. Was I too slow? Maybe. Which one opens? Only that one? How do you open the one downstairs then? Whoa. Does it even open? Is there anything else here maybe, perhaps? Yeah, because you can... I guess we... Oh. Whatever. Smells like a trap. I better save. Phew. Oh shit. I'm surprised it didn't hurt me. Okay. Okay. Okay, we go back. Pick it up, girl. Pick it up. Alrighty. Oh shit. Oh shit. I didn't. Whoa. Can I go in now? Wait, hold on a minute. I probably missed my chance, but wouldn't it be funny if now you can go in here? Wherever this opening is. I guess it's closed. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Oh fuck. So I guess jump as far as I can. Because the platforms seem to be gone. Okay, that works, I guess. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right. You better use them, I guess. Wait. Shh. Shush. Oh. Nice med kit. Don't need it because I expertly avoided all the traps. Okay. Let's take a little peek. Ooh, that's deep. Ooh, that's deep. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Pa, pa. Whee! The key of Ganesh. I guess we'll crawl. Okay. Have we not been here before? I feel like I've been here before. Yeah, this is where I found my shotgun. I remember this. We've been here. Yeah, and I moved the block and then I got under? If I push the block in there, does that do anything other than look aesthetically pleasing? Oppa. Nope, that doesn't do anything. All right. Off we go here. Okay. Switch door thing, something here. Big switch, okay. Water with a door, okay. Guess we'll save here. Oh, that's an underwater switch. Okay, so we need to go there first. Yeah. Whee! Uh-oh. What hit me? Ah! What the fuck? On my head? Okay, stay low. I almost feel like it's aiming at me. At times. At times. Oh. One of my screens just went blank. Like one of my, what do you call it? Panels. Oh, there we go. Refresh. And it works. Kinda. Not really. Refresh again. Why are you not working? What the fuck? All right. Whoop. Where do we go? Can I reach that? I can reach that. What? There we go. Is this the hardest second level in gaming? Many games are overall harder. They don't get this ridiculous on level 2. I don't know if this is that hard. I also feel like, especially with these old Tomb Raiders, it definitely feels like this game is not made for someone who's never played. You know, this is very clearly, you've played 1 and 2, enjoy number 3. I feel like overall, 3, the difficulty level is quite high. You know, there's, I mean, maybe not necessarily the difficulty, but the design of the stages can be, you know, a lot. I'm just thinking of like the London metros stuff, like oh, disgusting. Wake up. Is it gonna push me off? I played 2 first. I was stuck in the very first room with the tiger. I remember, I mean, as being a kid, right? The first game, that's the first one I played, the first game. I remember getting stuck in what's it called? Midas Palace. I got stuck because I didn't understand. You had to like stand in front of the hand, use the action button to pull out the bars to turn them into gold. I just didn't understand the interact prompt, I guess, or there was no prompt. And now it's just like, what the fuck do I do? I got these stupid bars. How do I turn them? I guess I turn them gold. How? I just didn't get it. Man. Top speed, baby. Top speed. Jump, jump. Sick beat. It's gonna be my ringtone. It hit me in the air? Huh? Should have done a swan dive. That looks painful. But there is... Is this a secret? It is. It's absolutely a secret. Oh man, and the back here. Whoa. Tomb Raider 4 suffered the most from no action prompts, so long as you were stuck in any game with parents was Cairo. Because you didn't know that the fallen over car had a pipe, the crowbar, dude. And then later on, you had to do like the stick with the hook, and then you had to like grab the thingy from like in between the bars. Whoa. I couldn't figure that out as an adult. Like, I used to do it as a kid, then I didn't play 4 for a long time, and I remember playing it for the first time on stream again after like more than a decade of not seeing Tomb Raider 4, I got stuck in the exact same place. I was like, what the fuck? What's this? Oh, and in Chronicles, oh my god, in Chronicles, there's a point in when you're in the Russian submarine. There's a point where you have to like drop out of a air vent and you're in the kitchen and there's like a bad guy. And if he spots you, like you get a cutscene and it's game over. But you have no guns. And I did not know, you just have to walk behind him, press the action button to use the crowbar to like hit him unconscious. Dude. Only 2 big ones? Ow. She's getting hurt. We don't like that one bit. Turn on the lights. Dink, dink, dink. Ah! Why were you not in photo mode? Or was he, and did I not see him? Stick with the hook was earlier, especially since there's no hint. You need to use a crowbar on the random hook. Yup. Attach the hook, then go to the thing, and it's like, what the fuck is this? I mean, if you know it's a cool game. Once you know it's cool, but the first time, oh my lord. Stuck in a Dark Knight and Mermaid level the most. Also using chalk on circle with no prompt and just outrunning her. Oh my god, the young Lara level in Chronicles. Oh. There's like so much shit there you just need to know. It's rough. But it's cool once you know. I know it's an unpopular opinion. I kind of like Chronicles. I think it's fun. I mean, this game has its moments too, you know. Like, again, London Metro. The puzzle with like the labyrinth puzzle. Oh yeah. Like that's one of those puzzles. Like I'm not even kidding. When we get to that puzzle, I'm gonna save the game right before I go in, because I know it is so easy to get stuck there. Like once you made the wrong moves, it's very hard to unfuck everything. But if you use like a guide online, they all start from like the 0 position, if you will. So it's actually in your best interest to make sure you have a save game before you moved any block. But just make sure that if you fuck it up for yourself, there's a way for you to unfuck it, even if it's using a guide. Because that puzzle, genuinely, you can get stuck. Like, legitimately, just stuck. I like Chronicles, and this time was the easiest of 5. Except the final level with the Hitman robots and a rope that's ungrabbable except from a specific position. Oh yeah, and dude, the part where you have to like shoot one of the robots until metal parts are exposed, and then you have to like raise the water or something to kill him. Just figuring that out is stupid. I mean, I haven't played anything beyond this game yet in the remasters. I'm assuming a lot of those things have prompts now. I also get stuck with a broken mechanical scarab in 4. Okay, I mean, there's in Chronicles there's like a legitimate bug where you can get stuck with the Hitman robot level. That's possible. Fuck. What do we do here again? Hey, yo. Uh-huh. One for me. Oh, oh. Whee! Ow! You motherfucker! Half of my saves in Final Chronicles level got corrupted in Remaster, so the bugs are all there, at least before the patch. Ooh, I wonder if they patched those, because those are legacy bugs, and I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it depends on how much of the code they actually have access to. Man, I want the physical copy of 4 to 6. I want the physical one, and not the one they just announced. I want this one. I want this one, but for 4 to 6, the deluxe edition. That's the one I want. Announce it now. Now. Before I get angry. Come on, girl. I don't know when I saved. Come on, girl. You got this. Yes! No! Yes! Is there anything down there? I guess not. Can you imagine a pickup down there? Ah! I patched some legacy bugs, but many are left in. I think they have the entire source code. Could be worse. Other SP remaster and new bugs added. I do think there's something to keeping old bugs. Like, you know, if they're avoidable, it's like sometimes it's part of the charm, I guess. But at the same time, it kind of sucks. Oh, look at this game. Do you think people do it? Like play on classic graphics? I mean, I guess if you want the classic experience, it's good. I guess regardless of whether, you know, they fix stuff or whatever, at the very least, and this is one of the things I've always been happy about with these remasters, at the very least, you can boot this up on your PC, on modern consoles, do this, put on tank controls, boom, you can play the old games. Like that to me, big thumbs up. I like it. Okay. Hoppa. Noise happened. Girl. Oh my. Like, I'm not dead, so I'm not gonna reload, but that was dumb. Original old games are on Steam and they look better than classic mode here. That's missing some effects and has frame drops. I guess it depends on how you look at it. I feel like, I mean, specifically Tomb Raider 1, I feel like it's a bitch to get the work on modern consoles, especially, not consoles, on PC. Especially if you have like, you know, like my computer has like multiple audio outputs. I have a separate one for games, a separate one for yada yada. Doing that kind of stuff with the old games is kind of, you know, almost impossible, especially the first one that runs in like, what is it, like DOSBox or something. Also on high resolutions, at least the last time I played on Steam, on high resolutions, your health bars are like fucking tiny. Also, not everyone plays on PC, so, you know. I feel like having access, you know, even if it's not optimal. I mean, sure, maybe there's stuff missing from classic mode, you know, some effects. But you have these graphics as well. So, and honestly, for the price tag, like even if you pay full price for these, like, what is it, like 30 euros? Like, that's a fucking steal. These are still phenomenal games. All right. Is this the end? Is this where I die? Oh. Should I, if the stage is almost over? Yes. What's up, amigo? How's the weather up here? How's the weather down there? Ah! Double trouble. Tier 1X and other Tomb product source ports help. Fix hover size. Yeah, or like, what was it? Open Lara? There's like a bunch of these projects. Maybe a bunch is the wrong word. I've seen multiple of those. Damn, they're tough. But not that tough. Oh, the sword. You can turn on boss health bars. They are on. I don't think these guys counts as a boss. See? They're on. These are just puny little minions, you know? And he blocks fast. Yeah, all of that good stuff for the old games, that's great on PC. But if you're like a console only player, I mean, I guess like the PlayStation 1 versions are pretty sick as well. Like these games, honestly, in any form, they're so fucking sick. Do you think they're gonna remaster Legend Trilogy? I kind of doubt it. Like, I'm not sure they're gonna do that. Like, I can see it, but I mean, I feel like there's diminishing returns. But you know, we already saw it with Soul Reaver and Soul Reaver 2. Like, Soul Reaver 1 was way more remastered than Soul Reaver 2. And they basically said, like, yeah, well, like, we can only do so much to a game that already looks pretty alright, you know? Where do I use these stupid sabers again? God damn it. Where is the prompt? Where is it? Maybe it's in the fire. I thought it was at the dude upstairs, but or maybe here. Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh. I'm sure you have to use it on the statue upstairs. Maybe I approached it from the wrong angle. Maybe I need to go from the side. Hey, you want a sword? Amigo. See, oh my god. I think someone leaked they will remaster Legend for PC. Specifically, all 3 games were incomplete. Anniversary didn't have PS3 graphics. Underworld was missing. Xbox yeah, dude, the Xbox exclusive DLC. Look, I love Tomb Raider, and I just about have everything of the games. I've never played the DLC for Underworld because I didn't have the game on Xbox. I had the game on PlayStation, and I didn't want to buy it twice, I guess. And you know, over time, I guess I've been toying with the idea of buying it on 360, but I never found like a used copy, like easy to get, cheap enough, whatever. I always assumed like at some point they might release it elsewhere. So far they've never done it. So that would actually be cool. Yeah, all those versions are pretty different, right? It's like the 360 had like the NPC had like the next gen graphics for Legend, but then like the PS3 version also had it, but it had frame drops, and that one had like a technically better anniversary, but then the resolution was lower. Like it was a whole ordeal. I think technically the best way to play them now is, I believe, using the PS3 emulator to boost the resolution and have a steady frame rate. I believe that's possible now, and that makes the HD trilogy the best way to go nowadays if you have a strong enough PC. Oh shit. It's Jesus. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Look, all I say is he looks pretty aerodynamic, right? I think he has not a lot of wind resistance. If he goes for a bike ride, shit's gonna be smooth, all right? Legend on PC, one hour on Steam. Has a graphics switch between PS2 and PS3 graphics. Yeah, next gen graphics. Both are glitched, lighting and mixing textures. It's crazy. Anniversary is just PS2 version. Underworld on PC is okay. Yeah, the PC, I think Underworld is kind of like almost, isn't it like basically the same on all platforms? Because that one, did Underworld even release on like PS2? Maybe it actually did. Use photo mode and post Lara, you can put a hand or leg through the guy. Damn. That's just insult to injury, right? Photo mode? That's like some Logan Paul shit. Crystal? Okay, there's a key. Let's start with the first door. I'll take the first door on the left. Oh, should I take the bottom door? Underworld has a PS2 version, yeah, it's very different, change stages and all. Man, I kind of feel like I want to play it now. I've not seen Underworld PS2. Oi. Oi, oi, uh-oh. I'm too slow. Too slow. I'm too slow. It's happening. Ah! When did I save? Uh-oh. We're all right. I mean, I'd be down for a collection of those games. Because, yeah, there are like a bunch of different versions, some content missing, yada, yada, yada. It would actually be good to have like a one place, you know, one collection that's like the definitive experience for that trilogy. I kind of like it. I have a soft spot for it. Even though some of the stuff is kind of whack. It's fun. Don't call me crazy. I feel like we've just had this remaster collection. We had 4 through 6. We should have the new Tomb Raider first. The next Tomb Raider release should be the next full game, in my opinion. Next big game. And then after that, they can go for the Legend trilogy. The Lao. I think it's a trap. Call me clairvoyant. Full game isn't worked by the same team as Remaster, so they aren't in the way of each other. Not by development, but by marketing. Like, you're not gonna release a full new Tomb Raider game and then like 2 weeks later release a remaster trilogy. You're not gonna do that. In fact, I think the whole reason these remasters are releasing now is kind of to fill the space while we're waiting on the next big one, right? You can be pretty sure that the next big one releases, at the very least, that year, there's nothing else Tomb Raider related. Even these remasters had like a whole year in between them. So, you know. Want the game that bridges the Survivor games and Tomb Raider 1 through 6. I'm curious about the unified situation. That is definitely a God. What the fuck? I barely saw those were spikes. There was a cartoon between remasters and a TV show planned but scrapped. Yeah, the cartoon, the Netflix one, right? That one is, I believe, the first project with unified Lara. I believe. I think they mentioned that like the story is like official, I guess. Did they say that? I'm pretty sure they did, right? Pretty sure they mentioned it's considered official lore. And it is the first unified timeline project. Ow. Why are you hurting me? Ah! Oh my lord. Oh my lord! No! I really liked the Netflix show. I thought it was good. And like a real life TV show, I think Tomb Raider works better for movies. I mean, not that there's that much of a distinction these days, but even then, I think it's, you know... Considering the history and like the inspiration, like Indiana Jones, it probably works best as a movie. Because like imagine, next episode, will she make the jump? Like halfway through a fucking tomb? It's like, well, I guess you'll have to see next episode if the boulder is gonna hit her. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I might be easily pleased. I really liked the new movie as well. Maybe I'm too easy, but maybe I'm good. Here's the thing. If you're too too critical of everything, what are you even enjoying? I like I like all the movies. I mean, the older ones with Angelina Jolie, they're very much a product of their time. A lot of like the 2000s cool slow-mos and like, you know, certain type of language and the way they acted. Very much a product of its time. I still really like it. I can watch those movies. I mean, not every day, but like they can easily be a once a year rewatch for me. They're pretty fun. And the newer one was fun too. They're all alright. There's way worse. Hey. Uh-oh. Oh. Yo, she's shooting at him? And he's using his finger blasters? Uh-oh. That's dangerous. Damn, he's so cool. The animations are so funny. Hey. Dude, how the fuck is there not a level select? Please tell me why. I don't understand. I have to do this fucking save game dance every stage because they... Like, how hard can it be? How hard can that be to do it? Just a stage select. In case you forgot, at the very start, before riding the bike, there's an alcove with goodies. Alcove? This one? Give me the goodies. Hoppa! Actually, I think I might wrap up. It's about time for me to wrap up for today anyway. Might as well start fresh in this stage next time. Probably easier. Meow, top speed. This is way faster than the bike. Look at me go, it's so much faster. Unbelievable. I wonder if you get a trophy for doing this. In one breath as well. We haven't even gone up for air. No! 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 I've been eaten. PC versions didn't have level select, I guess they used them as a base. Yeah, but it's the remasters. I feel like it's such an easy thing to add. And they've added a bunch of trophies that's like, do this thing in this stage. So, to me, it feels very natural to have a level select. But I guess they don't think so. So I guess we just have to save at the start of every stage. Because fuck you, right? Alright. Good shit. Good shit. Fun game. Fun game. Brightness slider is thing easy to add, but nope, only in 4 to 6 after patch. Yeah, they should go back to this one a little bit. Keep them like similar, both versions. Alright, good shit. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to say or to announce, so all I gotta say is thank you for joining me. Hope you all had a good time. I sure had. Yeah, I'll be back on Friday. We'll probably play some, do some DOA matches, open up the lobby, you know, play some fighting games. And then next week we'll continue with this game. Next week, Monday. I wasn't like super hot on it, but playing today is like, yeah, I want to finish this game. It's fun. You know, we're waiting on other cool shit, so might as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care, and we see each other on Friday. All right? Bye-bye.